Hi, I'm Dr. Edwin Riley. I want to welcome you to another session of stress reduction and Qigong. Okay, Qigong is energy action, Q-I-G-O-N-G. Q-I, Qi, G-O-N-G, Gong, action or work. Energy action, energy work. This goes way back to the Tibet, back about thousands and thousands of years ago, 5,000 or 6,000 years ago, where they held very sacrosanct and in secret in the monasteries of Tibet a complete healthcare system. This was unknown to the rest of the world, a medicineless way of healing the body, optimizing our health. When the Chinese invaded Tibet in the early 50s and the Dalai Lama fled, the Chinese started burning the monasteries and burning the records. It was at that time that the Tibetan people decided it's time to open up this information so it won't be lost. So Qigong. Now I mentioned stress reduction because in the world in which we're living today, I don't know of a single person personally who is not experiencing some level of stress, whether it's through global consciousness or their own personal conditions, because they're experiencing change. We're going through a massive change. My field is mind-body medicine and integrative healthcare with an emphasis on stress reduction. So I'd like to just say one thing that puts it right totally in perspective is you cannot be relaxed and anxious at the same time. It's virtually impossible. It's your choice. You can choose between relaxation or anxiety. Now, anxiety and depression, which seem to be predominating the global situation today, has a rising tendency, a rising effect. So it's coming up. The breath is shallow up in this area of the body, not from the abdomen. If you look at a baby breathing, on the inhale, the belly expands. It contracts on the exhale. They are not in a state of stress. They haven't had enough time to be stressed out. So we can take a lesson from a baby or a small child because they're so carefree that they're breathing normally in the way that they should breathe. That starts bringing down that abdominal breathing, bringing down the qi and bringing it down, grounding us to the earth so that we don't feel flighty, anxious, full of tension and all. That's part of the stress reduction that I'd like to emphasize the most. But while we're talking about the situation or the pandemic that's going on in the world, there are a couple of Qigong exercises that I would like to show you, because what it will do, it will work the lungs to your benefit. You know, there's a lot of lung congestion that's associated with this virus that is going around. So these are very simple exercises, and I'm going to show them to you right now. They'll help purge the lungs of the toxins, keep them open and aerated. So with the hands out in front, the elbows sticking out to the side, I want you to take a deep breath, filling up the lungs, and when you get to the point where the back of the shoulders are kind of coming together as far as you can extend, turn the hands over and exhale. All the breathing is done through the nose. Turn the palms down, inhale. Palms up, exhale. Palms over, inhale. Exhale. We're flushing the lungs, getting rid of all the impurities, and simultaneously we're bringing in fresh oxygen, fresh air. It's particularly beneficial if you can go to the ocean or be in front of a waterfall or in the mountains. These areas are known to just generate through the air ways of killing viruses. Exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. And remember the posture in almost all the exercises and all the sessions that we're doing with Qigong. The feet are parallel, about shoulder width apart. The knees are bent, never straight. We like running a plumb line through the body, so we want to be upright and straight. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Turn the palms over. Release the palms. Exhale. It's just that simple. Now you're probably wondering, how long should I do that? 5 to 10 minutes would be optimal for you to be doing that particular exercise. We're flushing out the lungs. This is specifically a Qigong that came out of the monasteries for removing all the congestion, all the things that you do not want to have in your lungs. Lung purification. We're permeating the lungs. Now I want to show you one other one, because this is also for the lungs, because it's so important at this day and time. This one, the hands are in front of the navel area, palms up. We're going to inhale coming up. We're going to turn them over, and we're going to exhale going down. We'll fill in the lungs as we inhale coming up. Inhale coming up. Exhale going down. Full breath. Inhaling. Exhaling. Bring the hands all the way up to the throat center. Turn them over. Going down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Every time we come up and inhale, we're bringing a fresh oxygen supply into our lungs, and that's being dispersed throughout the entire body on a cellular level to rejuvenate and restore health to the entire body through the cells, through the mitochondria. And now what we're going to do is we're going to speed up this a little bit, because we want to pump this, and this will help pump the lymphatic system in the body to remove other garbage that is causing blocks, congestion, stagnation, pain in the physical and the mental and the emotional body. So now you can do this as strongly as you possibly can and for as long as you can. If you do this for about 10 or 15 minutes, you might feel a little lightheaded, a little dizzy. At that time, you might want to slow down the process, and at the conclusion, just slow it down a little bit more, inhaling up, exhaling down, inhaling up, exhaling down. You also might want to have a tissue with you when you're going through this, because you're going to start releasing things from the sinus area. This is cleansing the sinus, it's rejuvenating, restoring energy and health to the lungs. I'm Dr. Edwin Riley. Until the next time, peace.